These are not as pigmented as I thought they were. Hi guys, so in this bag right here are products that I feel like I have been neglecting. Literally, some of the products in this bag, I haven't used them since last year. When I say last year, I mean since 2016, maybe like middle of 2016. Okay, so basically, this is another full face of makeup using products I have neglected video. If you haven't seen my first one, I'm gonna put a link to it, so just click the I button right here. Okay, so go and check it out. Have I been neglecting these products because they're not good, or because they're so great that I just had to just make sure I keep my hands off it so I don't finish it quickly? I don't know. We're gonna find out, alright? So if you're interested, be sure to keep on watching this video. The first thing I pull out is my primer, obviously, because we're gonna start with a primer, alright? So this is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Honestly, I feel like the reason why I've been neglecting this is because majority of the time when I actually apply makeup, I'm mainly doing foundation test videos. And in those foundation test videos, I've only been using one primer. So I would say that's the reason why I've been neglecting this primer. I absolutely love this e.l.f. primer. It does blur my pores a little bit, not as much. It does make makeup last a little bit long, but I believe I've only been noticing about 4-hour longevity. Yeah. And I'm oily combination skin, in case you're wondering. Honestly guys, I can't remember the last time I used this foundation. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and this is the shade Deep 74. Literally, it's been a long time since I used this foundation. It's been so long that Kat Von D actually brought out new formulas or new shades. You know what I mean? That's how long it's been. We're gonna go ahead and use it. I actually used to love this foundation, and I say used to because I'm not sure if I love it anymore. Alright, I think I still like this foundation, and as I said in my foundation test, I think it's 18 or 19 when I was testing the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. This foundation is kind of like the All Nighter foundation, but the All Nighter foundation actually seems a little bit better, you know what I mean? So next, what are we going into? We're going into concealer. Oh my goodness, I have been neglecting this concealer. I don't remember the last time I used this concealer. This is the Eligo Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, and I actually have a lot of it. Actually, no, I have like 3 of it. And this is the shade Fawn. I used to use this non-stop last year. If you've been watching my videos since last year, like, you know what I'm saying. I used to use this non-stop, but I honestly have been neglecting it lately, and that's even because I've been using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and that has been my holy grail. And lately I've been mixing my NARS Real Cream concealer with my Kat Von D concealer, and I love the combination of both. So I just never really found the need to like kind of, you know, go towards this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it in the areas where I highlight. I try to avoid my eyelid as much as possible because there's another product I want to share with you guys that I've been neglecting, so yeah. Alright, I still like the Eligo, but I don't really love it as much. See, because I'm so used to using the Maybelline Fit Me and the Kat Von D and the NARS Radiance. I don't know, I would still recommend it, but for me, it's not my, this used to be my holy grail, and I think it was my holy grail because I hadn't really tried other concealers yet. So now that I've tried a lot of other concealers, it's not really a favorite, but I would still recommend it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Alright, so now what do we do next? We go ahead and set the concealer. And guys, I don't even remember this. I was so excited when I found this powder. I'm so glad that I found it as well. This is a Sacha Buttercup setting powder in the shade Buttercup. Yeah. Yeah, and this powder is the most talked about powder among women of color all over YouTube, literally. That's why I searched and searched for it, and this took me almost a year to find, and I finally found it, and I used it a couple of times, and then I forgot about it because I bought the Laura Mercier powder in the shade Medium Deep, and I could not put that down. And then after that, I bought the Dermablend setting powder in the shade Warm Saffron, and I could not put that down, so I just basically forgot this, shoved it in the drawer somewhere, and just, yeah. So I like this powder from my memory. I really liked it, but I didn't like love it. That's too much. I got too much. Swoop, swoop. My face is looking a little bit ashy right now, isn't it? Alright, so let's just leave the face like that. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. And I'm going to be using one of my most favorite brow products. This is the e.l.f. Brow Kit in the shade Dark. I absolutely love this kit right here. And I've only been neglecting it because I love the Anastasia Brow Pomade more. A little bit more. Okay, so let's just leave it. Let's leave it. Let's move on. Right, eyes. Alright, so this product, I haven't used it. I don't remember last time I used it, okay? I literally do not remember. But I remember this cost me a lot of money. This cost like $35 or something. This is a MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Lane Low. And I remember when I first bought it, I used it in almost all my videos. Literally, when I first bought it, that first month I bought it. Oh, I can't pick it up because of my nails. And I don't want to use a brush because when I use a brush, it's quite streaky. I remember I actually liked this, but I think I picked the wrong shade. I think that was the issue. And look at that, it just goes matte instantly and it stays put. But one issue that I've been having with this is the fact that it just looks quite blotchy or like streaky. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea, to be honest. Alright, let's just jump straight into it. Even though my eyelids are looking quite blotchy right now, let's just jump straight into the eyes because I feel like this video is too long already. And these palettes, I've actually been neglecting both of them. These are the two face eyeshadow palettes. This is the Sweet Peach and the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. I'm not gonna use this because I'm not really in. When I bought this, I mainly bought these two palettes because of the hypes around it, particularly the hype around the Sweet Peach, okay? The main things I like about the Chocolate Bar palettes is the fact that it came with these two shades right here. The shade Caramel and the shade Butter Pecan. It doesn't really smell chocolatey anymore. This one still kind of has a peachy smell and I bought both of them at the same time, okay? So if you're not familiar with the peaches, honestly, this packaging, I'm not really here for it. I don't know. But anyway, if you're not familiar with it, this is what the inside looks like. I'm going with the shade Puree and I'm going to put this in my crease. I'm rubbing my hand in there. These are not as pigmented as I thought they were. Okay, I'm going to go in with the shade Summer Yum, which is right next to it. That name stands for me. I think when I was using this palette, I used to use Summer Yum a lot. I'm still gonna put this in my crease as well, just kind of build it out. Because the shade Puree was more of a transition, like a subtle transition. Okay, this has kind of like a peachy vibe to it as well. So I'm gonna grab the shade, the white peach, it is quite white, and I'm gonna put it in my brow bone, okay? I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I don't like that. We might as well make it even. Let's make it an even disaster. I don't know how to save this. What? Let's see if there's a shade in the chocolate bar. I'm gonna grab the shade Caramel. This one right here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab the shade Butter Pecan, okay? And I'm gonna just put it on top. So, what have I got to say about these two palettes? Would I really recommend it? No. Okay, so while that dries, let's go into the lips, alright? This is the Rimmel London Apocalypse Lip, the core lipsticks or lip glosses. This is in the shade 701 Stargazer, 600 Nude, and this one is Something Lava. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade 701 Stargazer as well as the shade Something Lava. Alright guys, that is it. Let's do a really quick recap, okay? The primer, I still love it, I absolutely love it. It does give me that blurring effect, but for oily skin, yes, it does give us that longevity, but it doesn't really last as long as other good mattifying primer. So I wouldn't really recommend this for oily skin, but I recommend it for normal and dry skin, okay? go ahead and pick it up. The foundation, I still like it. I don't really love it as much as I did in the beginning, okay? I don't know what to take from that. I think I'm gonna have to keep thinking about it, but I would still recommend it for oily skin because it really does work for oily skin. It does last longer from what I can remember, okay? Next, the concealer. I like it, I really do, but because I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me Enhanced Radiance and the Kat Von D foundation concealer, I've actually been, you know, I haven't really been loving it as much as I used to, but I would still highly recommend it as a really affordable concealer. Now let's move on to the powder, the Sacha Buttercup powder. I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't really like the way it looks. It doesn't have that flawless finish to it. I would pick up my Diamond Blend setting powder more than I would pick the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And on the palette, I wouldn't really recommend it. I feel like the shadows really feel quite dry. I don't know, with all the hypes, honestly, it's not really worth the hypes. Literally, if you have your money, go and spend your money on the Modern Renaissance palette instead, and even the Morphe 350M or 350S or whichever palette that kind of correspond with the colors in these eyeshadows. Honestly, they're not really worth it, to be honest. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more full face of makeup using products I've neglected, because I still have a lot of other products I've been neglecting. Also, I challenge you to go ahead and go into your makeup drawer or your makeup cabinet or your makeup chest and kind of figure out which makeup product you might have been neglecting. It might just help you determine which makeup product to toss or give away, okay? This literally helps me. It helps me figure out why I've been neglecting a particular product, and also, should I really keep it, and do I still love it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I challenge you to go and do the same thing, alright? So that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So as always, whatever you're doing to love yourself, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. You stole my heart. We climbed and we fell, but nothing could pull us apart. Girl, it was you and me.